Good day, everyone. I'm Dara Victoria. Welcome again to Tag Show with Dara. So I'm with two guests. She is and okay. So we'll be talking about godly relationships, red flags to watch out for in a godly relationship. Okay, yeah. So the first one is failure to define relationship. What do you mean by failure to define a relationship? From my own perspective, I feel if you have a friend or a guy, as a lady, you have a guy is being very nice to you, you guys are so close, but you're just wondering what's the chemistry going on between both of us. It's very good to speak up and ask, and are we best friends? Is there something you want to ask me? Like the likes. So it's just best to define a relationship. And for anyone or a Christian or a believer who wants to be in a relationship, it's best to know where that relationship is heading to. Because you can't just be wasting your time, your emotions, your effort, your feelings. You can't be wasting time. So you need to know where it's going to head to. And for me personally, as a believer, I believe that the best thing is to be in a relationship when you are ready to get married in few years' time. That's the best time you can be in a relationship. For me personally, that's what I believe as a Christian. Do you have any other suggestion?
Okay, praise God. I remember concerning this red flag that we are talking about and defining relationship. So, pastor was like, so somebody asked a question. Okay. I was like, what was the question now? She said that a friend of hers that there's a guy that we were close and all of that. So the lady was like, what's going on? You are always coming to my place to eat, and this closeness is giving me tingling feeling. So she went ahead to ask the guy herself that what are we doing? The girl was like, what do you mean what are we doing? And we are just friends. So the girl felt pained the way the guy answered her. So when we are talking about defining relationship, to me and according to the answer that was given that day, I feel that you are not supposed as a lady go to meet a guy, and there are ways to go about it. Instead of going to meet a guy, you can just try to like distance yourself from the person. Once the person sees that, okay, any nothing distance, alright, this person is distancing herself from me. The person, if truly the person has something like a feeling or like one knows what he's doing with you, then the person should be able to like come and say, what's going on? I discovered this, I discovered that, and stuff like that. That's why I can see. But on the aspect of defining your relationship, you can be a friend to a guy, and you, because ladies are, they call us weaker vessels, but I won't use that statement. I will say that we are easily, yeah, we are emotional, because we get emotional easily. We get this feeling, we catch feeling easily, because ladies are like, when they see that a guy is close to them, you are close together, you talk, you roll, and the guy comes to your house to eat, you talk about at least some personal stuff with each other, you may be like, hello, Shelly, is it God that is talking to me that I don't know? But it might not, the guy might just be neutral about it, because somebody like my older brother, you can see a lady now, and if she knows that you are used to talk, just hug you bass, you'll be like, you hug you today, hug you tomorrow, you'll be like, kilo Shelly. So it's just a natural thing and a neutral thing. So let's always, when we are in friendship, or when we see that a guy and ourselves, or we are with a guy, let's try to, okay, what's going on? It's not until you go and meet the guy that you try to define your relationship, but let's know what you are doing and know what's going on. That's what I feel, yeah.
Okay. Then another perspective is, if a guy asks you out, then I feel the best question to ask is, for what purpose? And the best thing is to ask, have you prayed about it? Is God really leading you? And that's why as Christians, you must keep on going for God. You must have discerning spirit so that just nobody will just come and meet you and be like, okay, I've seen vision about you.
God spoke to me.
God spoke to me. The Lord said,
I
there are a
saw
lot
you
of
in a dream.
I saw you in a dream. So you must have discerning spirits that where is this relationship going to head to?
So sorry, you made me remember what mommy said one time like that. Mommy Solomon, that she when we were doing, I think it was when we were doing this program. So she was not like, how can a guy in a church or you are a Christian brother and sister, you not say, I want to be your friend. Let's be friends. You will not be like, we are brothers and sisters in church. Yeah. So what's the friends that you are coming to meet me personally?
Now we've been talking one on one, so you don't need to ask me.
That day when I heard it, I was like, yes, I think that should, because we are in the vineyard of God. Everybody, we are brothers and sisters. We laugh, we joke, we do everything. So, and the other sisters in church, why will you come and meet me personally and tell me, sister Ragaja, let's be friends? Which kind of friend? That's part of
that's
the
where the questioning comes in.
Which kind of friend?
Yes, what type of friend? What type of friendship? So that's that on defining relationships.
I also want to add to what she said earlier about ladies being having a relationship with God, so that you'll be able to hear yourself. I mean, if you are a lady that is so beautiful and you have God in your life, you have this relationship with God, you are just like a beautiful flower in the garden. I mean, there is no one that will pass the garden and I will not say, this is a beautiful flower, let me pluck it. So any guy will just come to you and say, God is asking me to do this, let's be friends, let's be together, or just showing affection, love, and care. So you as a lady or as a guy, this is not to ladies alone. Sure. As a brother, as a sister, you know that you are expecting, like you are waiting, you are in the waiting room. So don't be in a rush to just say yes to anybody. Be careful, because okay, relationship leads to marriage. That's why I say you should define it. But after defining it and you enter the marriage, it's something that takes eternity. Something that you cannot come out of it. Not that you cannot come out of it, but it's something that is shameful when you come out of it, and something that is very hard to do when you come out of it. So you are a garden, you're a beautiful flower in the garden, so you have to be careful and mindful before you say yes.
Before entering into a godly relationship, you
Godly,
must have
yes.
personal relationship with God. That's it. That's just the standard. Putting God first. That's it. Yeah. So we're moving to the next point.